I just got home from seeing the Rocky Horror Show on Broadway at Studio 54. And where do I begin? This was absolutely my most anticipated show of the season. I bought tickets back in October. I can't think of another time I've done that for a Broadway show. So my expectations were very high, and I feel like my expectations were even exceeded. This was my first full Rocky Horror experience. I've obviously listened to the album tons of times and I've seen most of the movie. It just felt like a perfect first experience to me. We obviously know the cast is stacked. Luke Evans is so commanding with his presence as Dr. Frankenfurter. It felt different from Tim Curry while still inspired by it. He really made it his own. The use of space was also so incredibly clever. I love when theatrical experiences feel like experiences. And from the second you walk into the theater, it is so well decorated that you're really stepping into this zany, crazy world. There's like different lighting effects. There are these kind of crazy skeletons all over the place. It sets the mood immediately, which is something I truly wish more shows did. Lighting around the theater was used throughout the entire show. There were points where the characters interacted with the audience or walked through the orchestra. Callbacks were something that I was a little concerned about after reading some online discourse. I've obviously never been to like a shadow cast showing. There were a couple moments that I will say were a little awkward. Audience's part, like the people behind me like started screaming one and then realized that nobody else was, so they stopped. If you're a theater purist where you think the audience needs to stay quiet, you would probably be irritated. But if you're aware even vaguely of the culture surrounding Rocky Horror and the history, it's really not a problem. I will say that Rachel Dratch did interact with a couple of them and they were pretty good reactions. It was one of those musicals that just you're sitting there, you're laughing, you're smiling, you feel so good after seeing it. And like that's what theater's all about, is just like feeling something, and it's just so good when you can feel so good after a show. Oh my god, Sam Pinkleton, the legend, truly. I really don't have enough words for how much I enjoyed this and how wonderful it was to see a full Broadway production of such an iconic show with such an iconic cast in such an iconic setting. I'm going to be thinking about this one for a while. I definitely want to write about it, but I need some more time to collect more of my thoughts and just get out of the trance of like, oh my god, that was so much fun. And if I might indulge and make a request of the audience, if anyone knows if Roundabout is going to be making one of those production booklets, like the souvenir production program, let me know so I can figure out how to acquire one.